What did we learn yesterday about Notre Dame? It hurts. Final score is 14-17. You lose on the final play. Had 10 men on defense on the final play. That hurts, but there's a lot to take away from this. It's Tell the Truth Sunday, so we're about to tell the truth now. The good, the bad, the ugly. We got to unpack it. We'll do so right now. Make sure you're locked in. Fighting Irish fans, we've had a lot of y'all join us here over the last couple of weeks. We appreciate y'all for that. Make sure you're subscribed right here. Y'all have a lot to play for still. I want to make sure that's very clear. Notre Dame, their season is by no means just finished. There's a lot in front of this team. So make sure you're subscribed. We're going to talk a lot about your Irish. Also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at JDPakel. So here's the reason why this really hurts if you're Notre Dame. And you probably already know this, but we're going to unpack it. Like I said, the good, bad, the ugly, Tell the Truth Sunday. It felt like for Notre Dame, they played well enough in a lot of areas to win yesterday. And that's the truth. Ran for 176 yards, 4.5 yards a carry. You told me that pregame, I would tell you Notre Dame probably won the football game. Sam Hartman, really efficient. Huge touchdown drive to go up by 4. Kind of felt like that was the moment that you brought him to South Bend for. The defense held Ohio State to 17. If you told me they run for 176, hold Ohio State to 17, I'd be like, great, Notre Dame probably won that football game and they probably dominated. Wasn't the case. Wasn't the case. And the reason why it wasn't the case was because there are so many would-haves, should-haves, could-haves, if onlys, and that hurts. That hurts, but there's more to that than just it hurting. I think there's some part of that you have to kind of see a silver lining in. Before we address those, though, we got to address the reason why it hurts. And the reason why it hurts is because when it was time to win, when it was winning time, as Reggie Miller says, there was no finish there. Like a couple of just small plays where Sam Hartman's trying to get a first down on 4th down and the ball's in the outside hand, which he's supposed to do, and you can't really fault him for not extending the football, but we got to find a way to get that first down. The last drive where Notre Dame's trying to take the air out of the football and try to just put the game on ice, got a screen play we don't execute, almost gets picked off. Before that, we have a negative play, which puts us in that situation to begin with, 3rd and 19, Ohio State's driving. You got them dead to rights, man. That's the play. That's where you come up big if you're a defense, and they complete it, and they end up setting up what would end up being the game-winning touchdown. And then again, 10 guys on the field on the last play of the game. Can't have it. Just can't have it. And you can point the finger at whoever you want, whether it wants to be preparation going into the week, the frantic nature of the moment. You want to point it at the coaching staff, the players, whatever you want to do. There's plenty of blame to go around. But I think the interesting thing we got to talk about here, all those what ifs, even so, add up to a 3-point loss to a team that is consistently in that college football playoff conversation. All those little what ifs, they mattered so much to where you only lost by 3 points to a team like Ohio State. There's a lot of good football in front of this Notre Dame football team. There's a lot in front of this Notre Dame football team. When you ask the question, what's next for Notre Dame, even though they don't play in a conference title game, I don't think you can confidently say they're not going to be a team in that college football playoff mix. Now, they probably need some help, but you look at the runway, it's a long runway. They got Duke now, which will be a ranked opponent. College game day will be there. You got USC, you got Clemson. They have to probably be convincing, but when you look at Notre Dame and what they have in front of them, man, I have a very difficult time just believing that this is where their season ends, or this is the last time we'll hear about them when it comes to the college football playoff stakes and all that. I don't buy that for a second when it comes to Notre Dame. There should be a lot of validation that comes from this game. Marcus Freeman and the game plan he's put together, the way that he's challenged everything, I'll say this, if they don't go and get Sam Hartman, and if they don't do everything they did this offseason through the portal and the way that they've kind of revamped that program since he got there, since he became the head coach of Notre Dame, I don't think this game is as close as it is. And that's not to knock Notre Dame. I just think that's a testament to Marcus Freeman. Little things. And I'll say this too, I think this is a small bump in the road for Marcus Freeman in Notre Dame. Long term, I think he is absolutely the right guy for the job there. You hate what you see on film today with the ways that you shot yourself in the foot and you did a poor job with some of the controllables. But even so, man, Notre Dame, again, I think they have the right guy. I think yesterday should be a validation they got the right guy. And I think for Notre Dame long term, their best days are absolutely ahead of them. So it hurts. You got to tell the truth today and look at where it hurts. But even so, a lot of good to take away. And I do not think this will be the last time we talk about Notre Dame. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're dialed in right here. College football every single day, man. We are live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Follow me on the social channels at Judy Pickell, Twitter, Instagram. I'll let y'all know when we're going live. Shoot y'all a link and make sure we're all kind of locked in together. Regardless, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're going to keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.